Wad, the desolate roads whisper. The engine's purr is the only comfort in the encroaching darkness. The hum of rubber against pavement blends with my heartbeat, a steady rhythm that underscores my growing unease. I'm driving alone at night, on a road I've never been to before, a choice I'm beginning to regret. The moon is veiled by a thick canopy of clouds, casting an eerie, shifting shadow across the landscape. The radio, normally my faithful companion on such journeys, crackles sporadically with static, only amplifying the isolation I feel. As I grip the steering wheel, my knuckles turning white, I can't help but wonder how I ended up here. It was supposed to be a shortcut, a decision from my eagerness to avoid the notorious traffic jams plaguing the main highway. The GPS had cheerfully recommended this alternative route, promising a quicker journey. But the quaint charm of that suggestion is now replaced by an unsettling dread. The road stretches ahead, disappearing into the inky void. Trees line both sides, their gnarled branches clawing at the night sky. Shadows dance and writhe like specters, playing tricks on my tired eyes. I squint, peering into the darkness for any signs of civilization, but all I see are vague silhouettes and the occasional glimmer of something unidentifiable. The air feels heavy, suffocating. The only sounds are the engine, the haunting whispers of the wind, and the unsettling rustling of leaves. My foot hovers above the gas pedal, hesitating, as if the car itself senses the foreboding atmosphere. But logic prevails, and I press on, hoping to emerge from this eerie stretch of road soon. The headlights carve a narrow path through the gloom, their feeble illumination casting long shadows that seem to stretch and morph as I drive. My eyes keep darting to the rearview mirror, an involuntary habit. Each time I look, I half expect to see a figure lurking in the back seat, a phantom passenger sharing this unsettling journey with me. The thought sends shivers down my spine. As time passes, a sense of disorientation creeps in. The road appears to twist and turn in directions that defy logic. Signs that should have led me back to familiar territory become vague and nonsensical, as if mocking my attempts to find my bearings. Panic wells up within me, my heart pounding like a drum. I need to find a way out of this nightmare. I spot a faint glimmer of light up ahead, a gas station, a sanctuary in the abyss. Relief washes over me as I pull in, the familiar hum of fluorescent lights a soothing balm to my frayed nerves. The attendant, an old man with weary eyes, looks up from his newspaper as I step inside. "Long drive, huh?" he says, a hint of sympathy in his voice. "You have no idea," I reply, my voice betraying the tension that still lingers within me. As I step back outside, clutching a warm cup of coffee, my earlier unease seems to have momentarily faded. The headlights of my car cast a reassuring glow across the pavement. But as I make my way back to the driver's seat, something catches my eye, a trail of wet footprints leading from the woods to the back of my car. My heart lurches, and I turn, scanning the darkness. The gas station is eerily silent now, the attendant nowhere to be seen. The wind carries a low, haunting whisper like voices on the edge of comprehension. Dread tightens its grip on me as I realize I'm not alone in this desolate place. With trembling hands, I start the car and pull away from the gas station, a sense of urgency propelling me forward. The headlights reveal fleeting glimpses of figures lurking just beyond the trees, shadows with eyes that gleam like embers. I press on, my pulse racing, the whispered voices growing louder, filling the car with an otherworldly chorus. The road seems to stretch on endlessly, each passing moment increasing my desperation. Every turn I take only deepens the labyrinthine nightmare. My gas gauge dips lower and a new fear grips me, stranded in this forsaken place, surrounded by things I can't comprehend. And then, just as I'm ready to succumb to the terror, the first rays of dawn break through the horizon. The shadows retreat, dissipating like mist, and the voices fade into nothingness. The road ahead becomes clear, leading me back to a world I recognize. Exhausted and shaken, I pull onto the familiar highway, leaving behind the nightmarish road that had ensnared me. As the sun's warmth bathes the car's interior, I glance at the gas station I'd left behind, half expecting it to have vanished. But it stands there, mundane and unremarkable. I can't help but wonder if it was all a hallucination, a result of fatigue and anxiety. But the taste of dread still lingers, a reminder that there are corners of the world where reality and nightmare blur, where the road itself can become a portal to the unknown. Even now, as I recount this tale, a shiver runs down my spine. The road still calls to me, its whispers echoing in the corners of my mind. And though I've long since left that accursed stretch of pavement behind, I know that the darkness it holds can never truly be escaped, a reminder that the road to terror is often paved with the choices we make in the dead of night.